Perfectionism is a way of coping with, or it's a coping strategy for minimizing painful feelings. If I look perfect, if I do everything perfectly, I can avoid or minimize the painful feelings of shame, judgment, and blame. See, when we refuse to let go, we become judgmental of ourselves, we become judgmental of others, and the irony is that people don't feel as accepted by us. So the very thing that we're trying to do, if we're trying to be perfect, other people can't relate to that because they will get the sense that you might put those standards onto them. Perfectionists are afraid a lot, even if they're not aware of that fear. There can be a fear of failure and taking failure or criticism personally, and it's driven by a fear of errors and mistakes. Perfectionism is addictive. The reason it's addictive is that the more you give into it, the more you keep at it. You gotta keep performing, because if you don't, you're gonna feel like even more of a failure, and so you go right back through the loop again. This is different from healthy striving, or you could say striving for excellence. People who strive for excellence are driven by a desire to improve themselves or to become better. They're not necessarily driven by fear of errors or making mistakes. They're not so concerned about covering things up and making everything look good. How does someone who struggles with perfectionism start to let that go and move into that pursuit of excellence or healthy striving? At its heart, perfectionism is an attempt to earn worth, and you need to stop performing to earn your worth. And that's one of the hardest things to do. It's gonna mean tapping into that sense of your inherent worth and starting to love yourself for that reason. Perfectionism is a worldview. It consists of a set of core beliefs about reality, which, as we've seen, are extreme, they're all or nothing, they're overgeneralized beliefs. And what we need to do is we have to uproot these beliefs and replace them. Perfectionism is about avoiding certain feelings. You don't want to face certain feelings. And so this habit of avoidance actually makes the fear grow even bigger. And so the best way is to actually face your fear. Play is important because it unlocks flexibility and creativity. We need to flex and flow with life as information comes, not necessarily try to make life fit a template that we already constructed. Take up mountain biking or skydiving, whatever gets you out of your comfort zone so that you're not totally in control, and get used to that feeling.